this video is for Jenny2pa. I think that's how you pronounce it. She was one of the contest winners, one of the 3 contest winners. Now, this video is just going to be talking about hers, so if you don't know what context this is click on the response to this video, because I'm going to respond to her video with this one. So this is just for her basically, unless you want to watch hers and see what I said and whatever. Anyway, okay, so, hey Jenny, how's it going? So I watched both your pieces, Fury Release and also the Titanic song. Now, it was the Fury Release song was quite good. It was on a keyboard, so it's kind of hard to tell some things like the touch and whatnot because it's all like monotone, so you can't really like give it like some flavor. Like anyway, like there's just not as much shape you can do to a keyboard piece, so I'm not gonna mention anything about that. So I guess I'd have to see it on a piano to be able to tell. Anyway, so the main things I thought, I had to write everything down so I'd be able to remember it all for everyone's videos, so I'm just reading them off. Okay, so the first thing was, I thought it might have been a little bit rushed, which you could have been a bit nervous, and that's pretty common. So try to, next time, just kind of take a deep breath and then relax a little bit more. Because when you rush something, it sounds like you're trying to get it over with, and when that happens, and it's almost impossible for anyone that's listening to try and just sit back and enjoy it, because it's like, it's got this stress on it to be finished and over with. So try to, like, just kick back and relax when you're playing it and really enjoy it. Don't try to rush through the song at all. So, I hope that helps there. Now, another thing was you were a little bit unsteady with some of your notes. They were going fast and then all of a sudden they'd slow down, and like, I can't remember exactly where they were, but there are certain spots in between the songs where I saw that it was going fast and then slow and fast and slow. So something that you could do to fix this, so that it's one even tempo throughout, so it's not speeding up, like surging forward and then slowing down and then surging up. Try doing this thing called, it's a thing called like slow fast and fast slow. So what you do is you take the notes that you'd be playing and you play one, you hold one long and then you do the next one quick. So it'd be like, something like that. Now, that's the first one, and then you'd alternate it. So if you were holding it first, then you'd start quick. So it'd be like, oh no, that just kind of throws me off. Just trying to do it right now. But what you want to do is you want to alternate it. This is, and believe it or not, it actually will make your whole song steady. I do this with like scales or passages that I'm working on. So it's basically just hold, and then. So it's really just fast, short, or fast, long, and then long, fast, long, short. Yeah. Anyway, so that is something you could do, and this could apply to pretty much everything you do, because I also noticed it a bit on the Titanic, but the Titanic was quite a bit more, what's it called, steady? It was a lot more steady, so that props to that for keeping that one steady. Maybe you're just learning the Fury Release song a little bit, I'm not really sure. You would have been welcome to talk a little bit in the video too, if you weren't too shy or anything, because some people get shy to talk on camera, so. Anyway, okay, so that's good. It was pretty good actually. I would have liked to hear it on a piano, but obviously you don't have one, so that's okay. I would have been able to tell a lot more on a piano. Okay, also, if you do get a chance to play on your piano, probably something you'll notice is that you're going to be able to like put more into it. So when you do that, I want you to, when you eventually get to a piano, I want you to be thinking mainly about trying to, how you can inject more emotion into your pieces and try to keep them from playing. Don't think about playing it correctly, think about playing it from your heart instead of like note perfectly. It's not really that. If you just always think of the notes, then if you mess up a note, then there's your whole performance is completely gone. I'm having a really tongue-twisted day right now. Anyway, so if you put the story into the piece, then people get their emotion will get evoked from that, and then you'll get a better response, and that's really what you want, right? Plus you'll get to have more fun doing it because you get to engage yourself into it instead of just worrying about, oh no, I have to hit all the right notes. Okay, so that's that. And also another two things I noticed was your wrists, at least from the camera angle that I could see, it looked a bit low, like sort of like, let's see. If you had your wrist, they're down like this kind of, below the keys. Now what you want to do, and your fingers are a bit flat like this. So that's okay. I think the main thing why you play like that is because I noticed you have a bit long fingernails. So one thing you might want to do to improve your playing is cut those fingernails. I know! It's a crime, isn't it? All girls are supposed to have long fingernails or something like that, I guess. But, yeah, just try to cut them. It'll really help because then you'll actually be able to put your fingers, curve your fingers. Now, as you remember from my last video, you don't want to curve them too much or too flat. Just natural. So like that. Now, another thing is, let's see if we can get a good camera angle here. Now, this isn't the best position because then it puts stress on the center of the wrist right here. Like that. Now, we don't want that. We want something like this. So, our fingers are taking the weight and then we just push down. So, try to raise your hand up a little bit higher. Like so. And then curve your fingers. And then with cut nails, that should help too. And that should help free you up a little bit. Now, whoa! Almost dropped the camera there, that wouldn't be good. And the Titanic sounded good. The speed was pretty good. It could have been a tad slower, but I think it was just about right. It was pretty good. It was actually really nice to listen to that song. And it was steady. Really steady, actually. I didn't really find much wrong with the steadiness with that one, so it sounds like you knew that one a little bit better. The only problem was, I don't know. See, there's two ways you could have played it. You could have played it like the same speed you did, or you could have slowed down a bit more. Now, I know I just contradicted myself there, but actually thinking about it now again, I think that it probably would have been better slower. Kind of like when you're playing the song, try to picture like the movie when, I don't know, they're up on the front part of the boat and they're all like, yeah, come flying, ah! But that part's all like calm and everything, right? And it's like magical. So try to capture that magicalness in it. So yeah, the main thing is just enjoy the nice moments. Like if you're eating a chocolate, would you want to go like, and like scarf it down, or do you want to go, yeah, that's good, chocolate, and suck on it slowly and let it melt in your mouth, and you're like, nah. So that's the two ways you can play. You can just wolf it down, and it's gone before you know it, and you haven't experienced everything that you can from it. Or you can just let it sit there and enjoy all the moments. So, eat it like a reason. Anyway, so that's what I have to say. So I hope that makes you happy to hear that. And overall, I thought you played pretty good. So just keep it up. Work on those couple things. Everyone's learning, including me. So keep it up. Okay? Good job. Thanks for answering, by the way.